To think that this beautiful garden was once a swamp. It was called the WPA, Work Projects Administration. It was, without a doubt, one of the most ambitious American projects ever, employing millions of unemployed people, mostly unskilled men, carry out public works projects. Almost every community in the United States had a new park, bridge, or school constructed by the agency. The WPA's initial appropriation in 1935 was for $4.9 billion, and in total, that is, in time, the total spent was over $13.4 billion. This was the impetus of the Norfolk Botanical Garden. This is where the labor force came from. The idea of what would eventually become Norfolk Botanical Garden came from Thomas P. Thompson, Norfolk City Manager from 1935 to 1938, and of Frederick Hoyt. I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation of his name, but anyway, he was a young horticulturalist. Thompson and Hoyt, both men, had a fondness for azaleas and thought Hampton Roads had a climate uniquely suited for growing the plants. Their motivation, of course, for making the garden was for tourism. Thompson and Hewitt believed that Norfolk could support an azalea garden to rival those of Charleston, South Carolina. After all, they noted that even during the Depression years, this garden in Charleston, South Carolina drew thousands of tourists annually. So, they wanted the garden to be a tourist attraction. But it was Representative Norman R. Hamilton that made the vision a reality. On June 30th, 1938, Representative Hamilton announced a Works Progress Administration, or WPA, grant of $76,278 for the Azalea Garden Project. As you can see, the garden soon grew more than azaleas. The initial workforce were of 200 African American women, since most of the male labor force was at work with other projects for the city of Norfolk. But you should know, 20 men were also assigned to the Azalea Garden Project. With a little imagination, it is not hard to visualize the conditions under which they worked. I can imagine the challenges they must have faced with mosquitoes, snakes, etc. And, laboring from dawn until dusk, the labor crew cleared dense vegetation and carried the equivalent of 150 truckloads of dirt by hand to build a levee for the lake. The laborers were paid 25 cents an hour for their hard work.